morning. We are on our way to Alabama this morning to pick up some trusses for the pole barn that we're going to be building this spring. So, babe, why don't you tell them how the drive has been so far this morning?
Pretty slippery.
As always, he has so much to say. But yeah, we left our house early because it's a 5.5-hour drive from our house to northern Alabama where we're here picking up the trusses. And James is like, let's leave really early. It's wintertime. You never know. There might be some snow or you might hit traffic. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. So we did. We got up and left at 5 a.m. And sure enough, we get north of Lexington and the roads were terrible. It was just solid ice. I took some footage. I'll insert it now so you guys can see how bad it was. If the goal this morning was to move at snail speed to get to Alabama, we are right on point. The roads are so icy and there are semis over there, lines of them for gosh, miles as far as I can see. They can't get up the hill, they're stuck. And so we are fortunately going down the hill, but obviously not fast. Now we are going uphill and a lot of people are getting stuck. Good news is, salt truck just showed up, but half the cars can't even move out of the way for the salt truck to get by. Good news is we got an escape route out of here. But anyway, that was like an 1.5-hour delay. So now the 5.5-hour trip to get to Alabama is going to take us about 7 hours or a little longer. And that's with no stops. That's just driving. So babe, explain to us why we are getting trusses from Alabama and not from Kentucky.
Basically, I just did some shopping and I went all over the place looking for steel trusses. Kentucky did have some. I was still going to have to travel 3 hours or better to get the trusses, but they also didn't have a 412 pitch, which is what we wanted. And honestly, these trusses in Alabama are half the cost of the ones that we were pricing out in Kentucky. So yeah, we have to drive. We calculated the fuel cost about 260 bucks. So no big deal. Make a fun road trip out of it.
How many trusses do we need for this barn?
We need just 7 trusses.
So anyway, that's the explanation as to why we're going to get these from Alabama. And honestly, James and I just saw this as a little opportunity to take a mini road trip. We love traveling, and so we're going to get the trusses today. The place closes by 3, so we have to get there by 3. And then after that, we're going to drive back and stay in, where in Kentucky?
Bowling Green.
That's right, Bowling Green, because the Corvette Museum is there, and I've never been. And so we're going to stay the night in a hotel there, get up in the morning, see the museum, and then head home. We made it. We're gonna get out and find the trusses and get everything loaded up. There's the bolts. We just left for the trusses. Babe, what is your thoughts on the trusses and the people?
Very nice people. Trusses look good. A little sticky. The paint that they use kind of gets a little sticky, which I've seen with other paints that I've used before, but you know, we really won't be touching them. They're going to be up in the air, so as long as it keeps the rust off of them, I'm good. But super nice people. It was called Southern Style Barns and Fencing is what it was called.
Yeah.
Great people.
Yep. Very good people. Honestly, they were so nice. Andrea was the lady who was in the office who talked to us and we gave the check to, and she already had our bolts and all of our receipts and information, everything sitting there ready for us. So the second we walked in, we were ready to load up in less than a minute. And then we talked to the guys outside who actually made the trusses and helped load them onto the trailer. We talked to them for a good 15-20 minutes. Such good country people. They were really nice. Talked about the job and how they made the trusses, and honestly, they talked about how much they liked working there and that the owners of the company really treat them like family. So if we ever build another pole barn, or if we get into the business of building pole barns for other people, we will definitely get our trusses from these guys. We made it to the hotel. Here's the truck. And look at how perfect this is. That is Texas Roadhouse, where we're eating the dinner because we have a gift card there. And that, my friends, is Cabela's, one of my husband's favorite stores. So we are within walking distance of everything we need. I'm excited about the rolls. You hungry?
Very.
It's Saturday morning. Where are we headed?
Corvette Museum.
Yes. James, even though he doesn't show it in the video, he is so excited to go here. He's always wanted to go to the Corvette Museum, and he's always wanted the Corvette. Now, we will never own one because it's just not a good financial decision. But if we were to like win the lottery or inherit a bunch of money, that would probably be the only extravagant thing we would do, is buy a Corvette, just because he has always wanted one. He thinks they're really cool. But anyway, so we're headed there now, and I'll show you guys a little footage of inside. We're here, but we're 15 minutes early because he's so excited. We made it home. There's the Trusses. We gotta buy a tarp to cover it up, but that's where they're gonna hang out here for the next, maybe 2 months.
Maybe.
And wow, what a beautiful day it is.